Foraging is the act of searching for and harvesting wild food resources, including plants, fungi, and even insects. Throughout history, humans have relied on foraging as a means of sustenance, and today, foraging has gained popularity as a recreational and sustainable practice. It's important to note that foraging should be done responsibly, with respect for the environment and adherence to ethical and legal considerations. How to safely identify edible plants in nature? Foraging for wild edible plants can be a rewarding experience, but it comes with risks. Incorrect identification can lead to consuming toxic or poisonous plants. Here are guidelines to help you safely identify edible plants. 1. Educate yourself. Invest time in learning about local plant species and their characteristics. Acquire field guides, attend workshops, or join foraging groups to enhance your knowledge. Focus on a few easily identifiable plants when starting. 2. Start with easy-to-identify plants. Begin your foraging journey with plants that are easy to identify and have minimal toxic lookalikes. Common examples include dandelions, clover, plantain, and wild berries. 3. Learn plant families. Understanding plant families can aid in identification, as certain traits are shared among related species. For example, the Apiaceae family includes parsley, carrot, and parsnip. 4. Observe characteristics. Pay attention to key characteristics of plants, including leaves, stems, flowers, and fruit. Notice distinctive features, such as leaf shape, color, scent, and the arrangement of leaves on the stem. 5. Be wary of toxic lookalikes. Some edible plants have toxic lookalikes. For instance, the poisonous hemlock can resemble wild carrots. Be thorough in your observations and cross-reference with reliable sources. 6. Use multiple field guides. Consult multiple field guides written by reputable authors to cross-reference plant identification. Different guides may provide complementary information. 7. Take a foraging course. Consider taking a foraging course led by experienced foragers or botanists. Practical, hands-on experience with an expert can enhance your confidence in identifying edible plants. 8. Utilize mobile apps. Use foraging apps that provide information, images, and identification features of various plants. Ensure the app is reputable and regularly updated. 9. Seasonal awareness. Be aware that the edibility of certain plants may vary depending on the season. Some plants are safe to eat at specific times, while other times they may be toxic. 10. Avoid plants with bitter or soapy tastes. If a plant has a bitter or soapy taste, it may indicate toxicity. Conduct a taste test cautiously and spit out any suspicious plants immediately. 11. Positive identification. Positive identification is crucial. If there is any doubt about a plant's identity, do not consume it. Some edible plants have toxic parts, so ensure you correctly identify all plant parts. 12. Respect legal and ethical considerations. Respect local laws and regulations regarding foraging. Certain areas may be protected, and foraging may be prohibited. Also, practice ethical foraging by only taking what you need and leaving no trace. 13. Avoid polluted areas. Avoid foraging in areas with potential pollution, such as roadside areas with vehicle emissions, industrial sites, or places treated with pesticides. 14. Allergies and sensitivities. Be aware of any allergies or sensitivities you may have. Some edible plants can trigger allergic reactions in certain individuals. 15. Start with small quantities. When trying a new edible plant for the first time, start with a small quantity to assess your body's reaction. Some individuals may be sensitive even to edible plants. 16. Seek local knowledge. Connect with local foragers, indigenous communities, or experienced individuals who have knowledge of local edible plants. Local knowledge is invaluable for safe foraging. 17. Respect nature. Foraging should be conducted responsibly and sustainably. Avoid overharvesting and ensure that your foraging practices have minimal impact on the ecosystem. 18. Stay hydrated. While foraging, stay hydrated by carrying water with you. Thirst can sometimes be mistaken for hunger, leading to the consumption of unfamiliar plants. Remember that foraging requires careful attention to detail and a deep understanding of plant characteristics. If you're uncertain about the identification of a plant, it's safer to err on the side of caution and not consume it. Always prioritize safety, environmental responsibility, and adherence to local regulations when engaging in foraging activities.